All right, I say we go live. What is up, guys? We're back at it again for day 3 of building the Lego UCS AT-18 already. We've got a bunch of people in the chat. I'm actually gonna open my laptop up over here so that I don't have to look so far away. So pardon me for just a moment as I boot this puppy up. I actually forgot to do that. I got all of the bag 8 opened here though, so you don't have to hear all of the crinkling in the first few moments. My microphone is slowly dying down here. It's just like but we got good audio, visuals. Is it clear enough? I think it's in focus. Almost looks a little bit out of focus. 1 second. I'm gonna hide myself for just a moment. Did that make it blurrier? Yeah, that made it blurry. 1 second. It's just like not quite as crisp as I kind of want it to be. Is it just me? Or do you think it could be crisper? I just have like a screen going black and white. I'm almost there. I can almost see your comments here. They're just a little bit out of my my view from up there. So let me get logged in over here. I was editing right before this because you know me. I have the entire day to edit, but I rather edit 30 minutes before I have a stream. I think when it gets to the evening, I just have more motivation to do things. So that's what happened. Like all day today, I was just kind of like trying to record stuff and working on various projects. We decorated for Christmas finally. That's still kind of in progress, but we at least got the tree out and put together. We don't do fresh cut Christmas trees. I don't think we ever have. Okay, it looks a lot crisper on here. I think it's just far away, so I can't quite see it. Yeah, so more Christmas decorating to come. But here in the chat, we've got quite a few people already. Mr. Blue, I think you were the first one in here saying hello. Jay, second in. Here we go. We got MIA saying sup. And Mr. Blue again. Mitty Bricks, here we are again, indeed. And Mayo, always have multiple browsers open while live streaming. Oh yeah, I know. I actually only have one monitor, and then I have an iMac, and you know Macs and PCs are just not compatible when it comes to sharing screens unless I were using my iMac and then connecting to my screen. There's no other way to really like make them talk, but I don't stream off my Mac because Macs are sensitive and you can't connect this particular camera to this particular Mac model. So that's not very nice. So I stream off my PC and I do only have one monitor, but I do have my laptop here. So that's what we're using for today. I am always in the process of learning, upgrading, and doing different stuff. So also who's back is Sarah. Sarah is back at it again. I guess you didn't get enough with that first stream. And we are ready to get this part 3 on the road. So this is what the box looks like. Boom. Should have been in the thumbnail. But you see the number counters up here. So box 3. And we are building the belly of the beast. It's going to be awesome. In the back, I've got all the other boxes. I only have one box after this. Pretty crazy. As I opened up the instruction manual, we have stickers. Finally, check out these stickers. We've got all of the interior lighting. This right here is a picture of Hoth. So I think that'll be like in the viewport. And I noticed there's a shield generator in this viewport. And there's 4 of the, what do they call them? Generators? As should be. The Assault on Hoth set, which is apparently a UCS set, only has 3 shield generator cylinders, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, good to see that that has 4 and that's corrected. And we have the UCS plaque right there. It says Imperial All-Terrain Armored Transport from the Quat Drive Yards. And it says that the capacity is 40 troops, 4 speeder bikes, a metric ton of cargo, a pilot, gunner, commander, and 2 deck officers. Wow. So 45 people, 4 speeder bikes, and 2,000 pounds. Yep, it's pretty dope. Then our instruction manual has a couple of intro pages. This one, I noticed the designer interview came out 2 days ago, and I watched it, and I tried to figure out how the designer pronounced his name, because when I read this picture's here on the second page, this guy right here, it looks like Hendrik Anderson. This is how it's spelled, this guy right here, Hendrik Anderson. But when he says his name, I think it sounded something like Hendrik Endis. I was like, what? I played it back like 6 or 7 times, and I was like, I know I don't know this language, but I'm pretty sure that's not what I thought that his name was after reading this. It just says Hendrik Anderson. So, yeah, I can't pronounce it. Let me know if you can. But it was cool. He's got a little segment in here. So this specifically talks about him and how they're able to build this segment of the build separately from the legs, which are here. Right here, as you can see, are the legs, super tall, and we have yet to put the body on. It's going to be even taller. It does have little rubber wheels on the bottom to keep it from sliding, which is why it made that noise right now when I was sliding it. So we are working with bags 8 through 13, and this is what the progression will look like as we're working on this today. Boom, boom, boom. We get to put in, I think there's only like 25 seats or so in the belly, but it does say that it can hold 40 troops. And we get to do some minifigures in this build as well, so that's what the progression's gonna look like. Sarah Brennan, who? Everyone's welcoming Sarah. That's nice of you guys. And VO2 Max, so I see you here in the chat as well. I see people calling out your name. There you are, there you are. Hello. Hello, wave back to you. All right, so I've got bag 8 opened up, and we're gonna get started today. So, good start, good start. Didn't go on the floor. How's everyone's Christmas decorating going? And I guess while we're talking about Christmas, I guess Christmas shopping as well. That's always a thing. I think I pretty much have everything. I have something for everyone, basically. And still working on parting out a few things that the nieces and nephews will inevitably inherit. So that's fun. Like I said, we don't ever cut down fresh Christmas trees. In fact, I've never done so in my life. So we have a tree that like folds up, and we put it in a box, and it spends probably 310 days roughly out of the year in that box, and then gets its good 6 weeks to shine. So we got all of the leaves prettied up and the lights strung around it. The tree that we had previously actually had lights like built in, which was awesome. It's like a built-in lighting kit. And this one we have to actually string the lights around, so a bit of a downgrade for me. Is that all? Okay. And then my mom was stringing the ornaments on last time I checked, so I think she likes doing that. Rock and roll. Need to actually put this back a little bit. Actually, now is a really great time to buy computer monitors. And I think Best Buy is like having a sale for computer monitors that are like $179 for a 27-inch. I'm like, geez, that's a great deal. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday is probably like the best time to buy electronics during the year. I don't know about other stuff, but like electronics always go on sale around this time of year. Shy Time, what's up? And Deep, I want your set. Yeah, I want my set too, so I got it. I worked very hard to get this, both in preparation to spend the money, but also in actually acquiring it. I woke up at 3 a.m. I actually woke up at 2:30, if we're getting technical here. Woke up at 3 to go to the mall in another state. Not quite as crazy as like what people in London were doing, going to the Lego store for the midnight opening and having to get tickets in the morning. That's so epic. Like taking off 2 days of work and getting a hotel in order to get this. That's a whole step up. But I think what I did was still going above and beyond in order to acquire this set. So even though it does suck for a lot of people that can't buy it online right now because it's out of stock, I can't help but like feel happy about that, because then I know that my ridiculous efforts were well worth it. Because I was anticipating that's happened, but you just never know. You never know with this stuff. You don't know how much stock Lego is going to have, and you don't even know if you're going to get one at the Lego store, because apparently the Lego store's stocking systems are completely independent from Lego.com. So I'm a little bit curious about how all that works, because obviously Lego employees are only like privy to so much knowledge, and they're not going to just share any and all of that with the customers. So like learning one thing at a time based on what people are willing to share with me. Let me just double check this. Never want to screw up these Technic parts. It's never a good idea. FedEx says that my AT-AT is arriving today but hasn't left Lego. What? You just never know about the tracking information. Because at least from my experience, there is 2 separate tracking sources of information. Like if a customer buys our product, the stuff that we sell, the place I work, if a customer buys our product from another retailer, the retailer will give them like a ship date, and the supplier will also give like a ship date. So whatever FedEx says should be like accurate versus what it says from like Lego.com, because they're completely separate. That's what I would imagine. But if it doesn't show up tonight, then you could probably inquire about it, especially if you paid for rush shipping. You should be able to get compensated for that. That would be my guess, because I believe big companies like this aim to please. So, but it also just depends how far it had to ship, because I know that there have been insane delays this year. Like we were having delays, and we're the manufacturer. We were having delays getting stuff out that was supposed to be like overnighted, and it was taking like 2 or 3 days for something to be overnighted. So hopefully it's not just like a shipping delay. It's like we're getting close to that crunch hour of when people are buying and selling and sending holiday gifts, and USPS breaks. I'm pretty sure we broke USPS a few times in the last few years. I'm also still kind of in the mindset of doing everything like times 4 from doing the legs last night, but that's not the case. So I'm like 8. All right, I'm gonna need 8 times 4 of these. Nope, actually just 8 of them. Yeah, we all hope that you get your set soon. This is gonna be a very large structure on top of this thing. It's gonna be like a building on top of legs. 2 of these. I also think that these bags are spaced out a lot better. Like that bag 7 last night was crazy how large it was. It filled the entire table. But I think these bags, they look a lot better spaced out. You're not building 4 of one thing all at the same time. I think I need another pin. Did I miss a pin? That's not just, this is just not even right. I just put it on the wrong one. Alright, when you put 4 pins in a 1x10, then that's when you know this is going to have to support a lot of weight. It's, oh my gosh. Got it. This isn't the head at all, is it? Isn't it just the, yeah, it's just the body. This isn't the head at all. That's what I was saying. I was like, we have to finish this box 3 tonight, and we have to finish box 4 within the week, because I can't just have a headless dog sitting on my on my shelf. So I think we will probably do box 4 tomorrow night, because I'll have my Titanic video done for Tuesday, so I won't have to edit that tomorrow night. That's my goal. Then we can stream tomorrow night. But gee, I wonder if I'll be able to finish it though, depending on how big that box 4 is, because I can't stream for like more than 3 hours, even just pushing it on a weeknight. Beautiful. Lego says it's not saying when it will be back in stock. Oh no, I hate that. I wish they would give some kind of estimated back in stock date. I would never pay for shipping. I make sure I spend at least $35 every time so I don't have to pay for shipping. Okay, good. I'm the same way, yeah. I know, paying for shipping just feels like you're kind of just throwing away money. Vintage camera is still not available to be redeemed with VIP points, to answer your question last night. Gotcha. Okay. Did I tell you guys that I got that problem solved on my end? Because I had ordered it with Christmas ornaments that I had already ordered. So they were like, you can't order any more of these. You already reached your limit per customer. And so then when I called in, they were like, oh, we'll just send you the VIP camera. So that should be coming in like the next few days. And I'll probably keep it sealed, so it'll just be another box on my box wall. No, my box wall is just boxes. Those are all empty. They are all sets that have been built this year. I'm on the next story, and I can see the top of the boxes over the railing. That's just how tall the box wall is getting. It's insane. I love it though. Even my dad's kind of impressed. He has like high aesthetic, so that's when you know something looks cool, when my dad's impressed. There's a bit of a glare. Let's move this over. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this whole holiday weekend has lasted forever, but now, like, all of the sudden, this last 24 hours flew by. Kind of funny how that works. Yeah, like today kind of flew by as well. All right, flip over. I always miss where it says flip over. I'm always just looking at the pictures, and then it's just doing something different on me all of a sudden. Alrighty. Yeah, it's impressive that Lego's still gonna send it, even though my order was canceled. Yeah, because I was really just like SOL in that moment. I can't redeem another. I can't reuse the same code. I mean, it was totally my fault for ordering too many of the same product. So they could have said no, but it was nice. I felt like the person that I was talking to over the phone was really nice. And when you're nice in return, they feel good about helping you out. So yeah, being nice for the win. I need one more corner piece. Where did that one go? Oh, it's in my hand. Should I do the same thing? Wait, are you going to build the fender? Actually, yes. Jay, you're exactly right. I want to get the Fender guitar actually like for my dad to build, and I want to see like what happens. Like if he'll try to build it, or if he'll just be like, oh, that's cool, so are you going to build it? Yeah, I actually want to see if he would try to sit down and build. I've never seen him actually build any Lego, so it would be really cool. It would probably be like contingent upon the fact that I don't video him at all, which is fine. I want to do something for him, Because, yeah, he's one of those people it's impossible to buy gifts for because he has everything that he wants. But, you know, maybe, just maybe, he would try that because it would definitely interest him. It's right up his alley. He actually started playing guitar, like, in his early 30s. And he always played guitar at church. And that's, like, he never learned to read music, but he can just play. So I think all of us in the family are a little bit like that. A couple of my siblings actually learned how to read music. Like my older brother and my younger sister, they're actually, like, very talented. And the rest of us kind of just play by ear, whatever instrument that it is. I play drums, so yeah, I play drums by ear. Yeah, I was never really too into playing keyboard or guitar or anything like that. When's it gonna be back in stock? Is the guitar out of stock, or are you talking about when the AT-AT is gonna be back in stock? I have no idea ever when anything is gonna come back. You can only imagine. You know what? Actually, I do kind of have an answer on that, because when I was calling in about the vintage camera, they have an automated menu, and one of the answers on the automated menu was, if you're calling about the UCS AT-AT, we're sorry to inconvenience you, but we are out of stock until after the holiday season. That's what the message bot said. So if that's the case, then yeah, that's a month away after the holiday season. That could be like the first week of January maybe. And more sets are coming out on January 1st as well. So we have like that battle pack and the Hoth ATST and the accessory packs. As far as I know, those are the things that are coming out January 1st, I think. So maybe they'll restock a bunch of stuff at that time. And that's the thing, is I don't really know where the US is getting restocked from. I thought that our US Lego manufacturer was in Mexico. So I don't know what would be delaying it until after the holidays if that's the case. It's not like we're getting all of this shipped straight from HQ Billund, Denmark. So I guess we can take bets on it, and we can also just look at past historical information, which I don't have. I bet some of those investing sites out there that show like the average prices would probably have that kind of information, like how long was it out of stock for. For example, the Mos Eisley Cantina, I think that's a good comparable set to go off of in terms of popularity and recency. How long was that out of stock? Because I remember when that came out in September, I wasn't quite in the habit of like jumping on sets yet, and so I kind of waited, and it was out of stock, and I was just like thinking it was never going to come back in stock, and I started to feel a lot of regret for not just snagging one up and complaining about the price point a little bit. So I think that was a big transitional point for me in my Lego buying career. Yes, it's a career of spending money, because I realized that, you know, it's the scarcity and the demand and the willingness to buy that really drives this whole collection, this whole collector's world in mindset. So that taught me no more waiting around. Gotta buy this stuff when it first comes out, and maybe it will go on sale, but you never know when. So I think I'll start to look at more like historical data and track some of these things, because obviously Black Friday is going to be forever, forever an opportune time to buy Lego, especially if you're trying to buy and save sealed sets, stock up, and sell them when they're retired. So yeah, I was just really surprised that there weren't any Lego sets in the store on sale. Like absolutely nothing. Cryptic, I can't read notes, but I still play the piano. Yeah, that's good. You play by ear. That's basically what I do, but I'm probably not as good. Emily's doing really well. I'm actually supposed to build with her her grand piano, because she needs to finish it before she goes back to New Zealand. I think she has like 2 or 3 more weeks before she's gonna go back to New Zealand and visit her family. So I'm really happy for her, because that was not possible until recently. So that's really good. Modular. Jay's already on top of it. He knows that Emily finished her 8th show. Yeah, Super Monkey, what's up? Lego FOMO is very real. Yeah, I felt it a ton during the Mos Eisley Cantina out of stock period because that lasted for months. I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I just buy it? I saw it in stock. I went to the website, I looked at it, and then I navigated away. Okay, so right now I'm adding all of these burnt orange studs to the sides, which is one of the details I noticed when we first saw the leaked box art image. Oh my gosh, leaked images? No, never. Yeah, we saw leaked box art images of this, sadly. But it kind of does a nice little patterned edge. It reminded me a lot of Diagon Alley. In between the floors, first floor and second floor of those modular buildings at Diagon Alley, they have studs and cylinders to help separate the two floors, and it also just adds a nice aesthetic, like additional decoration. So I kind of wondered if that's what they were going for here as well. I'm going to keep this in the same orientation so I don't confuse myself. But it's definitely a nice touch. It's different. Otherwise, I'm assuming this would just be like a brick instead of all these little pieces. Really helps for the piece count, I bet. We got, what, 6,785 pieces. 6,785 pieces. Yeah, because they keep saying it's over 6,700 pieces. It's over 9,000. No. There's only 3 sets over 9,000 pieces. Okay, we are almost done with this design. It has been very time consuming here. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing artwork right now. And then another plate. My poor thumb. Okay, we got that. That was 40 studs, 16 plates, and 4 1x2 plates. If anyone likes cosplay and are looking for helmets, visit Cybercraft. They do insane helmets and they are Star Wars related. That's awesome. I've been looking into, so I said that I was gonna do this. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna start 3D printing Bo-Katan's helmet. I got the 3D print file from probably a very similar site, very similar to Cybercraft. It's called Galactic Armory, and he does all Star Wars helmets. And he has like 50 3D printers in this small warehouse. So that's his business. I thought that was really cool. And he does all the tutorial videos on how he sands and finishes and textures and paints all of his helmets. Super impressive. Is this supposed to hang over? Uh-oh, I think I'm short. I'm a little short to be a stormtrooper. So it's 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 1 2 1 2. That made sense, right? 1 2 2 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 2 1. Okay. Also, I realized that when you guys brought up the Boba Fett trailer yesterday, you're talking about the new, like, 30-second Boba Fett trailer. I actually hadn't seen that yet, but still, nothing exciting happened. And I looked at it very closely, and there was only 3 new scenes. What is that? Oh, I couldn't see. There was the opening of Jabba's palace, or Boba's palace, I guess we should start calling it. There was a really nice overview of what I think is Mos Eisley. Mos Eisley? I don't think it was Mos Espa, spaceport. Oh my gosh. Try to say that 3 times really fast. Mos Espa Spaceport. Have fun trying that. And then there was a third shot. What was it? Oh, it looked like the slave one was inside the palace. And I was like, well, that's cool. That's neat. That's another room that it's shown us now of the palace. So I hope they do that in Lego. If there's a spot for Boba Fett's starship. Ew, did I just call it that? Oh my gosh, I'm gagging a little bit. Sorry about that. I think there'll be a spot. Like, how cool would it be if it could fit the slave one, like the 2021 slave one, inside, or like some section was like kind of, you know, designated for that set. So it wouldn't necessarily go together like the modular Rancor pit with the Jabba's palace, because I don't think they're going to do that. But if they at least have a spot for the ship, I think that would really help to sell both of those sets together with the show coming out. Like, that's a really good idea. So it's just those 3 new scenes from that new 30-second trailer. And it's good, even though, like, they're not like showing too much. They're not like hyping it up too much. It's good that they had another little short trailer just to kind of remind people, hey, we're 31 days away. Or I guess, yeah, it was 32 yesterday when they dropped it. We're 32 days away. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. And then of course, I had to watch Star Wars Theories breakdown to see if he was catching anything that I wasn't catching, anything new. He was just saying, like, the shot with Boba sitting on the throne looks a lot like the end credits scene that we saw after Mandalorian. Because he was talking, like, it looks like the scene, right, where he, like, nips Bib Fortuna, aka kills him, and then he's just sitting down on the throne. So yeah, I don't think there was really anything spoilery or anything too new. I think Mandalorian's trailer had more footage to go off of, because it went up to like episode 5. Pretty sure it was like the last bit of trailer footage was in like episode 5 of The Mandalorian. Look at these cute little pink things. It reminds me of the NES controller. Now we have pink 2x2 tiles on both sides. Okay. Ding. So here's our frame. This is going to be the body. Whoa. What is next? Blasphemy. You said both within the same paragraph? Crap, what did I do? I'm still debating about getting the vintage camera. I feel like there's better stuff that I could use my 2,000 points on. Depends. If you're gonna just redeem your points for money, then that's probably better. But I don't think there's really anything else to spend points on. I don't know. It's just like the downloadables and collect. Isn't it just the downloadables? Is there other stuff? Unless you wanted Legoland tickets, I suppose. Yeah, because otherwise you can sell the vintage camera on eBay. I wonder what it's going for right now. Did I say? I get you. I said both as Starship and Slave One in the same sentence. I'm being brainwashed. Lego's changing my words. I can't even think what the ship is without saying that now. It's terrible. Never finished my electrolyte drink earlier. Tried to go for a run. It's pretty cold outside. I think I froze my lungs. No, I didn't. It wasn't that cold. I just like always get side cramps. So I was like, all right, I'm going for a run until I get a side cramp, so it probably won't be very long. I need to run, I need to get back into the habit of running so that I can run longer. Otherwise, it's kind of painful. But then I played Beat Saber for like a half an hour, and that's great exercise. I still haven't played Medal of Honor yet. I downloaded that the day it came out. And I checked to make sure I wasn't stupid and missed out on a Black Friday deal, because you know how they do that. Oh, new games, and then like a month later it's Black Friday and they're on sale. Nope, it was not on sale, so I did not overpay. CF Productions is in the chat. How you doing, CF Productions? Thanks for joining in to part 3 of the UCS AT-AT. I'm just working on the platform on bag 8. Just taking my sweet old time. Building and chatting. building and chatting. I think this next weekend, this upcoming Saturday, is going to be another live stream, but this time with Johanna from High Tea Toys, and hopefully the last of my parts from Bricklink arrive in time. So I need about like 100 more pieces for this mock that we're gonna build together on stream. It's Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So we should be able to do that next Saturday. I haven't heard anything different. Haven't heard anything about rescheduling. So as far as I know, that's probably gonna happen next Saturday. And as far as I know, I put this on wrong. Let's try this again. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. Hi. I'm just gonna finish this. Yeah, Lego definitely messed up on that satellite. So you think they made a lot more of the vintage cameras? I didn't know that it still was actually like available for redemption. Sick. Love when stuff like that works. It's reinforced, and then I don't know what that is, but it clicked on really nicely. These are like the UCS plaques that are being used for the flooring. It fills in really quick. These, what are they, 16 by 8? That's nice. Oh, 1 by 3. They're 2 by 3s. Yeah, that's getting put together quick. 79,000 points? Sheesh. Yeah, VO2 Max, I think you can give up 2,000. Wait, you already bought the AT-AT though, and you still have 79,000 points? You could have bought an AT-AT with that much points. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just said that much points. So wait, okay, hang on. 70,000 points. I had 33,000. So if you have 66,000, that's $500, and then another. You have another 10 on top. Yeah, you almost have like you almost have $600 of VIP points, based on my really quick calculations. Are you waiting for a larger set to come out? Like a $1,000 Lego set? I do think that Lego's gonna make a $1,000 Lego set. Especially with inflation and price increases next year. How much do you think they're gonna increase prices by? It's gonna be a certain percentage. Plastic as a raw material is increasing in price. So that's gotta translate to the consumer at some point. And I'm actually a little bit surprised that it hasn't already. Okay, I guess if you consider the battle pack, if that's like part of the price increase plan, then maybe that's part of their like 2022 and beyond pricing strategy. Because even though they're a huge company, those like fractional percentage price increases do still affect their bottom line. So I'm sure they're very aware of that. Lego's like an iPhone. Every year it gets more expensive. Yeah, but also iPhone's just overpriced. Because it doesn't need to be more expensive every year. It's not like actually any better. I don't know. You could say that it's like iPhone, but you could also equally say that it's not like iPhone. It's one of those. I missed the piece. This is a lot of pieces for one little corner. It reminds me of like Mos Eisley, the Cantina, of every time that it uses like 6 pieces instead of using 1. It's like, oh, trying to drive up the piece count. Drive up the piece count. This is a serious set. This is for adults. Drive up that piece count. Cantina was so cool. Because it's not very tall, it did feel a little bit tedious to have to make bricks with plates. If you know what I mean? But this one's so tall that like I don't even care because the whole thing is monstrous. Cantina is still huge though. There's just a lot of different buildings. 4 pins. Ooh, a 2x8. When you guys look at a brick, do you just know how big it is? Just from experience? This is gonna go right here. Then we put this piece on right here. This is what we've done. We've put this piece on right here. Deep, you have 890 VIP points. How do I redeem it for the new AT&T? You're gonna need a few more points. What, 600 points is $5, so it's not gonna get you very far. My plan was to get the Titanic with my credit card cash back, and then get the AT&T with my Lego points. Good plan. You can get quite a bit of cash back when you're like when you're stacking deals. Like if you stack Rakuten on top of like your whatever your credit card is, if you get like a higher percentage cash back, like Discover will do different sites, you'll get like a 5% cash back instead of your normal like 1%. So that's really good. Cantina was your favorite build? Yes to the visual brick size up question. 280 in euros? What's 280? The Cantina? That sounds about right because it's 350 in US. In used. Do you think that this box will take longer than box 2? I'm kind of questioning. I think it almost might. Depends how many mistakes I make, honestly. Because if I wouldn't have made those couple of mistakes, like putting pieces on like upside down and backwards, it was like the slightest thing, but it totally required rework. If I wouldn't have done that, it probably would have saved me a good 20 minutes. And we were like 3 hours, 40 minutes last night, I think. So it would have been, yeah, I mean, not quite 3 hours, but just less. Ding. Not too much more now. Hold up, wait a second. What? This one's supposed to be a stud, isn't it? Did they give me the wrong brick? Yo, what? Don't believe that is used anywhere else. There should be 6 snot bricks, but I have 5 snot bricks, and then this one that is an innie instead of an outie. You know, like the belly button. Does that get used anywhere? No. No? Did they give me the wrong brick? I feel betrayed. I knew I should have grabbed the box to the left and not the middle one. There is no other 1x1 yellow brick in these instructions. I have been gypped right here. This should be an outie. It's an innie. I hope this doesn't detrimentally impact the result of this build. I think it will be fine. But we'll find out. It's always exciting. You just never know what's going to be in these perfect Lego. With the sets this size, it actually shocks me that there's not more issues, because there's probably like a threshold for error that they're willing to pay. You know, they don't want a bunch of people having to request parts. But like my NES was missing the stickers, and this one now I have, you know, an incorrect brick. That is 2 whole errors. 2 whole errors that shouldn't have been there. We're going to reinforce these. On all 3 pins. Add in some nice orange for a little pop of color. Fling some other pieces off the table. Gotta put this in the correct orientation. These look like extras. We'll put these over here. I like you. Have a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake. And this hangs over. I just flashed back to last night when I was looking at like my plate. It was hanging over one side. I was like, I'm a little hungover over here. And I was like, no, not like that. So every time I think it's like hanging over, I just think back to me saying that I was hungover. I'm not. Okay, that's bag 8. On to bag 9. There are 2 bag 9. I could see steam coming out of Danny's ears. What was this for last night? Sadly, the MSRP price in the EU are the same as the US, so I consider $280 a deal. Oh, what? Taxes are higher in Connecticut. What's your tax rate? It's 7% in Indiana. It's 6.25 in Illinois, so I saved like $7-ish, which probably covered the tolls to get to Illinois. There was a $1 toll. Oh, that reminds me. It said go online to pay the toll. It was like the booth wasn't open. So I need to check that. I don't think it's more than like $3 though. So I think it cost like $9 to get there and back. So there goes my savings and tax monies. Ugh. You know, in the lifestyle photos on Lego.com, it always shows like the adults building with like bowls, and they put all their parts in bowls. Does anyone actually do that? I've never, okay, there was one time. Other than that, I have never put my parts in any like tray or parts organizer. I always just have dumped them out like this since forever. So when I built the bonsai, there's so many studs. I put those in bowls. But that was it. Death Star. I see seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. There's 8 seats. It's a good start. And we have more little pinkies and little green ones. It's like Easter over here. You know, I kind of like Easter. Easter's fun. Easter. For the pickup truck that just came out, I only got bags. I got 2 bags, number 3. For the pickup truck, also hello David. How many bags are supposed to be in that pickup truck? You're saying 3 bags, but you only got 2? That's That's terrible. Oh, when they're mocks, like when they're rebrickables. So anytime that you don't get stuff from Lego, I could see that having like errors or missing pieces, but not actual Lego sets. Missing a whole bag? What'd you get it from Walmart and some kid took it out because they wanted the minifigure? That, I've seen that happen. That even happened to my nephew. He like got home and he opened it up and he like almost started crying because he was like, not Josh, his younger brother. He was like, it's not all the pieces, and he like paid with it with his money, of course. So that's like traumatizing. Money's in short supply when you're 9 years old. I'm just looking for a 1x2 over here. Yay, more studs. Oh. What set should I get and how many more points do I need to get it? A lot and a lot. The bowls help for little parts like pins and stuff. I use Tupperware since it has flat bottoms. That makes it easier to find parts. Makes sense. All the bags were there, but an extra bag 3? Wait, that's good then. If you got an extra, anything extra is good. It's just free Lego. Don't stack those together. Don't you hate that when you like think you're supposed to stack the plates, but you're not, and then you have to actually like pull them apart? If you get 2 brick separators though, it's a lot easier to pull them apart. Oof. I really envy the people that do videos of them building and they can put pieces on without moving the thing they're building. I'm like, how do you do that? Every time I push and like move, every time I push a piece on, the whole thing moves. Every time I push and then I move. Well, I finished my movie last night, and then I started Infinity War. Wait, no, I think I finished... No, I didn't finish Ragnarok before the stream last night. I finished Ragnarok. It was good. It flows right into Infinity War. I'm like, man, if people only watch Avengers, and they don't watch, like, all of the movies in between, or if they don't know which one goes when, it's so confusing. If it weren't for the Disney timeline, like... the timeline cinematic release order, I would have no idea. And then I'd be like, wait, what movie was it that when did this happen? I still am like that. That's with the timeline order. But yeah, they like save all the people of Asgard, and they establish that it's not about the place but about the people, and then they kill all the people. I was like, wow, this has a whole new impact. Like, that was harsh. So, yeah, it started off Infinity War with, like, a whole new perspective for me. Because when I watched Infinity War, I was running a half marathon on a treadmill. It was a terrible time. Don't ever run a half marathon on a treadmill if you can avoid it. For me, I couldn't avoid it because I needed to do this half marathon. Just one of these. And we were stranded in Connecticut. So what do? And I had signed up for this virtual race. I didn't want to not do it, so I did it. And I was watching Infinity War. Oh! Okay, this is going to snap into the ball joint so that it's not straight. It's at an angle. Oh, nice! There's something similar on Moff Gideon's Cruiser, but this is a lot easier to put in. Moff Gideon's Cruiser was actually a little bit of a tricky build, like for younger people to build that. They might have needed some help. Oh my gosh, that fits in at that angle. That's too perfect. That one of these long pieces. They've got a whole lot of extra parts. Deep, what kind of Lego are you into? Are you into Star Wars? I can give you lots of Star Wars recommendations. Are you into Marvel? Are you into Creator 3-in-1, architecture, ideas? I mean, ideas are just like anything. So, if like what price range? Also, give me a little bit of an idea of price range because I would go straight for like $200 sets. I'd take like the NASA Space Discovery Shuttle, or like Pirates of the Barracuda Bay is gonna retire by the end of the year. So it depends what you're into, but I would like go for those two sets if that's within like what you're looking for. Was it the Raptor? Did this set come with a brick separator like in every box? No, so far just one brick separator actually. The Titanic came with 3. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, you missed a lot of juicy stuff. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow and go back and rewatch. You can rewatch now if you want. You can rewind. You just can't fast forward, as we learned last night. Okay, you like Star Wars. All right, sweet. Get the Cantina. What's your price range? Next question. Because that's always the question is like, oh, should I get a bunch of little sets or should I get one big one? Right? So how much of a factor is money? Get this set. Is there a longer one than this? It also depends like your build experience, preference and stuff, because the Cantina, like I said, it's an 18 plus build. It's like actually on the difficult side in terms of using all the small pieces and really packing it with details. Whereas someone like my brother-in-law, who's like totally new to Lego, he's like, yeah, I'm like, why don't you stick with the 7+ sets? I think this is going to be a lot better build experience for you. Not even like in an insulting way, but like literally it's going to be a more fun building experience. So there's quite a range. Treehouse is really nice for sure. Any? Okay. Yeah, then I would say go for the Cantina. It's awesome. And Kylo Ren's Shuttle. I have not built it yet, but my nephew has, and it also looks awesome. The wings actually fold down, unlike the previous one that's in the dark gray. But the black Kylo Ren Shuttle it's also on sale on Amazon right now. I already have 2 of them, otherwise I'd get another one. But yeah, it's 1 by 4. Where's the 1 by 4? Weird. Found it. This is probably the other thing that would be helpful with putting all the pieces in a Tupperware is that you might be able to actually see them better because there's edges. Just a thought. Oh, I did not do this right. There's 2, there's 1, I need another. There is another row of studs. All right, let's add this to the other side, to the other side, to the other side, to the other side. Oh, I just got fingerprints all over. Here we go. Oh. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. And turn it around town. The Razor Crest. Dude, the lightning sale on Amazon yesterday was for like $86. I missed out on a $56 savings. The lightning deal was 100% claimed within an hour. I missed it. But it is also probably one of the top ships. Probably the top ship. Let me just look at it. Yeah, it's top tier, man. It's top ship. Out of all the ships that have come out in the last, like, year, 18 months, I think the Razor Crest is the best. Followed up probably by the Mandalorian Starfighter, but not even for the ship. It's for the minifigures. And Moff Gideon's light cruiser, I don't really think is that impressive, but it's good to have another ship within that scale, because we haven't had anything since the First Order Star Destroyer. So, yeah, the Razor Crest, Vader's Castle, the Cantina, and it depends, like, if you're more into the build or if you, like, enjoy the minifigures a lot as well. But I would go with, like, Razor Crest, Vader's Castle, for sure. It's, like, no-brainer right there. Another 1x4? Man! That was a lot easier to find. I can do it. Where is it? Ah, found it. Sheesh. Is the Cantina hard to build? A little bit, yes. If you like a good challenge. If you take your time and you're patient, yes, that is exactly the advice. That is the good advice. Yeah, it starts out building the speeder and then building what looks like a giant bathtub, but it's actually the Cantina Bar, which is pretty neat. And then you build a lot of tables and chairs. Okay, I think I got all of it. Oh, one more 1x2. Okay. I think I just gave the microphone a paper cut. It's like whoosh. Man, getting into some detail work right now. It's making me pay attention a little bit. Trying to find all these little tiny pieces. I think the Cantina is one of those sets where it's fun to listen to something in the background while you build. Oh snap. So probably like a book on tape kind of thing. Not tape, oh my gosh. What's a book on tape? Like Audible or something. So I have some Star Wars books that I've been listening to on Audible. I think I've gotten through like 22 Star Wars books now, but I still haven't finished Heir to the Jedi and the new Thrawn book. I don't know, it just wasn't very exciting. It talks about like this new Skywalker. Skywalkers are the people who can navigate through hyperspace without using any computers. They're basically harnessing the Force, but only like really young girls can do it. So, I mean, it's an interesting concept, but Thrawn is already so analytical, and so he's always calculating like every move, and it's narrating that all throughout. So, you could listen to something like that easily. But I feel like probably Heir to the Empire is probably a more like on-brand book to listen to if you're going to build a Cantina. Something that's at least more like in that era. Yeah, I think this Thrawn is earlier on. It's hard, it gets confusing because there's multiple Thrawn trilogies as well. But if you're a strategist and you enjoy naval battles in space, you would enjoy Thrawn. Ascendancy, I think, is the original. Ooh, it's starting to look like something all of a sudden. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing is the Cantina comes with so many exclusive minifigures, such as the Devarian, Ithorian. You get what's the I'm a wanted criminal in 17 different star systems or something like that. There's Wooher and the other guy. His name's like Abba Haba, Baba or something. Baba. Yeah, so many good figures. 350 for the Cantina. On Lego site, it's 450 CAD. Bro, that AT-AT got some mad thighs. Kardashian's got a challenger. Yeah, the hips on this thing are pretty awesome. Hips don't lie. Even Shakira's got itself a challenger. Hello, Tuscan brother. Are you a Knight brother? Tuscans, I feel like Tuscans have like this brotherhood. Not like the Knight brothers, but like a different kind of brotherhood. Knight brothers are like, man, that's a crazy society. Doesn't seem like it breeds much life, but made some great warriors. The Tuscans, though, they just love the sand. I'm pretty sure there was like a section in one of the comics that I had read that talked about how Tuscans are like part of the desert. Like they just turn to sand afterwards. But somehow I took that very literally. And I was like, oh, Tuscan people are sand. If you slice them, then like they are just sand inside. I don't think that's right. That's how I was visualizing it. Very literally. Where is this piece? Gotta do a little organization. I still don't see it. What am I looking for again? Oh, here it is. I found it. Organization for the win. How many AT-ATs did you buy? Just one. Just one. I don't think I'll buy another unless I get money off. So if Zavi starts selling them for like $150 off, I'll buy a second one. Because that's what they've been doing with the UCS Falcon. And I'm like, do I keep buying them? I mean, I don't know. I'm worried at this point with the discounts they're offering and the fact that it's not retiring at the end of this year, that it's going to be like available forever. Because really, after having it for 4 years and then Lego retires it, is there going to be a single human being on Earth that didn't have the chance to buy it at retail price? And it's going to pay more than $1,000? Yes, the answer is yes. There will be humans that are going to want it that missed out and are going to pay more than $1,000 for it. That is just the capitalistic truth of the matter. There's always more people. Think about all the people who aren't even born yet today, who are going to grow up and love Star Wars because their parents are going to teach them all about the ways of the Jedi or the Sith, depending on what family they come from. And then they're going to look and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe all these amazing sets before I was alive. Dad, buy me this. It's $1,000, son. Yeah, but that's a good deal. They normally go for $2,000. Okay. And there you have it. And that's how you sell all 10 of your extra UCS Millennium Falcons that you buy. Theoretical, of course, because I don't have 10. I only have 3. What am I building right now? I'm just building like a tower in the middle of a thing. Stickers. Stickers. Is there really room for 4 speeder bikes back here? Number 5. Number 5. my gosh, when I was visiting Josh's house yesterday, my nephew, after we were getting back from the Lego store, he wanted to ask his parents if he could come over so he could play games with Dougie. And so we went down and he was showing me some of his stuff, and he has the M&R Productions signed 4x4 tile that was smudged. Just reminded me of putting these stickers on. Like, I'm so glad the stickers don't smudge. But he has it like framed in a Lego frame. And it's the M&R signature on the 4x4 tile that Cal had gotten, but then he like handed it and then he like smudged it because marker on Lego needs a few seconds to dry. And so he had that in his room. It just reminded me of that whole saga of them trying to get that, you know, that perfectly signed plate. But, like, he only had that one plate, and it got smudged. And Cal's a little upset about it. Oh, my gosh. My house is paid off, so I need something to spend my mortgage money on. So Lego it is. Heck yeah. And people wonder why they can't afford to buy a house. Yeah, I see. So your mortgage is paid off, so your house is already taken care of. How hard is the R2D2? Actually, R2 is pretty difficult. If you don't like put that center leg in exactly right, which you're always supposed to do it exactly right, but it will cause you a lot of issues because it either won't reach the ground or it won't pop out at all. So for that reason, I would put the R2 as more technically difficult than the Cantina. But the Cantina is a lot bigger, a lot more smaller pieces, so it's harder for a slightly different reason. Yeah. Am I high, or do I see like 7 boxes in the back? Indeed, these are the inner box packaging, the inner packaging to the large box. This is the large main box, and this is box like one. It's like 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is down here. Yep. Yep. Jay's all over it with the Q&A, so I appreciate that. Smudges devaluate autographs. So I hear. What's up, David? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining in. We are just getting through bag 9 of the belly of the beast. It's looking pretty black. Isn't R2 over 50% Technic pieces? It could be. That sounds plausible. The whole interior is, but everything on the outside is plated off. Yeah, R2's literally a robot, so a lot of Technic and stuff. I just remember building that on stream and being so stressed out. I was like new to streaming on top of it all, and building a very difficult 18+ set. That was like just May 4th this year, not even that long ago. Not getting many Star Wars sets this year. Blew my Christmas money on 2 guitars, 2 Beatles sets, a few small Star Wars sets though. Jeez. Yeah, it's just hard to get, like, it's a choice to be in severe credit card debt. Don't be in credit card debt, guys. That stuff's scary. Yeah, like, I used to, at one point, I would only, like, get Lego that was on sale. It's, like, many years ago, but it's very difficult to find, like, actual good deals on Lego. Obviously, it's Black Friday, so there's a lot of opportunities right now. It's very, very moment. But in normal times, yeah, you're lucky to get anything like 20% off, so gotta pick and choose. And with Lego pumping out like 850 sets this year, how can we even keep up? It's insane. Actually, what is the total count? Does anybody know how many sets Lego's actually produced this year? Because I remember looking on Brickset at one point and seeing that one year was 847 sets. That might actually be the total Star Wars sets like ever created. I don't know. They're pumping out like near 50 Star Wars sets a year. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do for us next year. We already have like 15 rumored, but those are spread out throughout the year. We'll see what actually happens. Pretty. Alright, this is the first floor. Wow, that works so nicely. This is freaking awesome. It's freaking good. Oh, we get to put some stickers on some panels. Some people did some things. It's stickers numbers 3s. Oh, 3 and 4. This is a big one. Lots of lights, and let me just get my my soldering gun out. We gotta do some wiring to get the lights installed. That was perfect. Only 3 more big stickers, and then the UCS plaque. Please take a moment of silence. Everyone screams. I got it. Are these exactly different? This one goes on this side. Check out that. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. Look at these bright lights. It's actually lighting up the room a little bit. It's freaking cool. Put this at an angle so you can see it a little bit. Wow. Get turned around. Start plating off here. What? Missed something. Oh yeah, these. Little ladder pieces. Whoa, that one's so far away from me. Oh my gosh. Star Destroyer, Imperial Star Destroyer, the UCS one. That one is like the most Lego plates that you will ever get in a set. Maybe even more than the Death Star 2. I feel like the Death Star 2 has a lot of plates, but the Star Destroyer is basically all Technic and plates. And then a whole strip of greeveling. So it's like all plates, all Technic, and all tiny pieces. I just summarized every Lego set known to mankind. No, but seriously. Okay, got that one on. Yeah, the Imperial Star Destroyer TM. Now, real estate does seem like a very good investment these days. It is. It really is. Hopefully, it will eventually help fund your Lego hobby. Tuscan, and while robbing the stores, you'll never walk alone. Yeah, don't walk alone, and don't rob stores. Don't have that one. Plus, it's very big. Parents are retiring soon. They want to escape from the city. Yes, I could see that. I personally cannot live in the city. I don't know how people do, unless you grew up there and that's your norm. I grew up in the not city, so living in the city for a couple of years was like very different. A little bit energy draining, but also the cities do tend to give back some of that energy. But just like, yeah, just in a different way. It's a totally different vibe. I'm definitely not a city girl. But, you know, I can get around in the city, just not my preferred location to actually live. Fun place to visit, though. Especially when you're young. Nice. Just built a wall. Oh, I'm not done. More of that sand green. I saw this used in a Lego Habitats mock that was on Instagram earlier today. Why would this go on? And I'm thinking this might be what he was referencing. He was like, there are hidden Easter eggs. Can you tell? I was like, oh, yeah. I can't tell. Yeah, I can tell. Just like that. Oh, this is what it is. This little Death Star piece. These discs are forever Death Star pieces. Oopsies, I just broke the wall down. Parts going together nice and quick because it's actually bricks, not Technics. I came up here a bit ago and Dougie was like, I didn't touch anything. And so immediately I like check all my Lego sets and he like posed the legs completely differently. And I was like, oh, I see what you did there. So I didn't do anything. I was like, oh, so I see you figured out how it works. That's so like him, to like just tinker with something a little bit and not say anything about it. More of these little pink slider pieces. Not sliders, but like the spinners. Spinny spinners. Tiny little dots. How often does that happen to you guys? Oh geez, where did that go? Oh gosh. Dude, where did I fling? Did it go downstairs? What in the world? Where did that go? I still don't see it. Oh, it's under the chair. I found it. It's like an explosion. Okay, there we go. I gotta be more gentle when I put some pieces together. I thought it like flew underneath the railing. We don't walk, we run. I'm the embodiment of New York, the city that never sleeps. Oh no, you never sleep? Oh, it's already 1 a.m. in the UK? No, I'm not in the LAN. No, but maybe someday I will be. Like I said, I'd want to try it out, but I don't know if I would stay in LAN for very long. Because based on what I've heard, there is a lot of politics involved. And I'm not one to have to like always comply with everyone's like every asking wish, but I will be very cooperative. So if I were in LAN, I think it would be very cool, very enjoyable. I would like to represent Lego. But yeah, I would hope that there would also be like changes from what I've heard, just based on the things that could use improvement, you know? But if I were in the LAN, I would have been able to get this set early, and that would have been cool. So that's definitely a pro. What's up, Andrew77? Oh, you're going to eat? VO2 Max, you're going to eat? Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Have a nice meal. Almost in the eye. Yeah, did it? Did it go right past my face? That would have been very unfortunate. Ooh. Sweet. I'm just working on this side, and then I think I'll rinse and repeat on the other. Oh, I'm starting to see a lot of white table space again. Ah, shoot, 12 studs. Yep, you know what happens when you start. These pieces are just dropping from existence right now. Was it like 6 pieces dropped already? Already? Good thing this isn't like, we're not like playing a drinking game, or we'd be so hydrated right now. Every time I drop a piece, take a drink of water. That's how you can stay hydrated. I actually really need to like play a drinking water game in real life because I do not drink enough water. Also, like when I'm at work, I don't want to have to go pee every hour. It's like not very productive. But it takes a while. If you start upping your water intake, you're not going to absorb it very well. It takes like 30 days to make that kind of a change in your body. So I have to like gradually start drinking water again. Instead of just drinking hard vodka. I'm just kidding. But that's just like anything health related. You have to just always do it gradually. Yeah, I just put these 2 plates together. I wasn't supposed to put together. They're very stuck. They're very, very stuck. I think I might need that on the other side, so I'm gonna just leave those stuck together for now until the last moment where I'm utterly forced to have to take them apart. Danny, you should get a real dog. So I can't. I would probably get a cat before I'd get a dog, to be honest. I've always been a cat person. We've always had cats when I was little. My mom also really wants a cat, but no, I live in the same vicinity as my family, so they would have to be okay with having a pet. And we don't really do indoor pets, so yeah, I've never had like an actual indoor pet before. That'd be a whole new challenge. That would literally be like having a baby. Big change of my life. Life event, that's what I was going for. It would be a big life event if I actually got a dog. Couldn't imagine. Okay, sweet. We get to do that same curve technique with the hinge and then the ball joint. Boom. So now this side also has the curve. Yeah, you can see that. It's very good. Oh my gosh, yeah, if I had a dog, it probably would eat all the Lego. That'd be so bad. Yeah, I don't know if I could keep a dog alive here. Maybe even a cat for that matter. That could be a real hazard. I don't think it would be a good idea to have pets. Okay, I know there are Lego people out there that do have pets, so I guess it's feasible, but it does seem like kind of a hazard. Alright, I'm just plating off this side over here. This is looking very nice. Very, very nice. We'll get to do the whole thing over there now. Yep. Did it. One last thing over here. A couple things actually. Oh man, one of the games that I got on Steam is Super Commandos. I'm so excited to play that game. It's one of those like 2005 games that are just like impossibly hard because you don't get like fun health boosts and save points. The games just weren't that big back then, so they had to make it hard. Like I remember playing levels over and over and over again because they were just literally that hard on old games. I think what something is not right with the way this is. Let me investigate. So when we put this on, let me go back like 50 pages here to when I was putting this on. This right here, we did this, and we did that. And then, oh, this is up on the top. I see. Upside down, not backwards. Oopsies. This is supposed to be up here. Carl, that kills people. Now, that. This is where I'm supposed to have one of those snot bricks. And it's not there. This is a bit sketchy. Seems like that should be smooth so that you can fit this flush onto the floor, but there's studs in the way, but that is indeed how the instructions show. Let me go ahead and flip this one back around. Very simple mistake, just putting this upside down. I couldn't live without our dog. Yes, this looks very good. It's like nicely plated off for the most part. Yeah, what kind of dog? Dog Bella. Bella's such a good name for a dog. She watches me build. That's so cute. Yellow Lab. Republic Gunship TM. Let me think. No, I don't think the Republic Gunship is actually that hard to build. It's just huge. The hard part about that is how large it is. And when you put the wings on, they will make the entire thing tip. So handling it is quite difficult. And then finding a place where you have enough space, because the wingspan is huge. So yeah, the hard part of that is just how big it is. But the actual build is pretty straightforward. I guess the doors use some Technic, and that's pretty easy to get backwards, but otherwise, yeah. It looks awesome, though. And they finally fixed the logo. They have the proper Republic logo with 8 gears. They had the 6-gear Imperial logo on there before, but now they finally got the right one. Oh, I see. This kind of sticks here in the front so that this looks good. To sneeze. Ow. Oh! This goes forward a bit. Okay, they've done a little cheat here because, like I said, those studs are in the way, but they put another piece with a smooth slider so that this fits like that. They put, you can barely see it. There's a thing here so that this light wall fits. Yeah, you can still see some yellow in between there, though. You can't tell from this angle, obviously. That will have to do. I feel like it even goes to the left more. Yeah, I think it's just the angle. Sometimes it like shows a stud there, but it's not really a stud. ×3. Ooh, seats. I don't think it's the same on the other side, come to think of it. Can you really fit a guy right there? That's the worst seat ever. It's like smack dab up against the side of the wall. If you sit there, one leg is going to be like this, and your other leg is going to have to be crossed because there's not very much space. I'm just so privileged to be building this premium product right now. I feel so happy about it. We're rotating it again. We are indeed doing the other side. Just must be a little bit different. No, I think it actually is the same. I take it all back. I take it all back. I wish they wouldn't do the pop-out instructions in the spine because right now it's rolling over and I cannot see. It's fine, it's fine. Oh no, I just crushed fruits. The doors are a little hard, but otherwise a beauty. Yes, for the Republic gunship. What about the printing on the cockpit canopy? I've heard people complain about it on the gunship. No, I think the printing on the canopy is fine. Like, I put it backwards when I put it on, but other than that, I thought it was fine. What's there to complain about on the canopy? Studs. At least I managed not to hit myself in the face with those stuff. I spoke too soon. It's like when you try to catch a frisbee with one hand and you go like that because your hands like don't line up. Ah, see, I knew I was gonna need these two 1x3s stacked together, so I left them. That played out in my favor. Oh, I see stormtroopers. Dead ahead. That one did not hit the ground. Does not count. To attach. Boom. I actually get ahead on that part because you're not supposed to click it in until you put these pieces on. But they fit, it's fine, it works, it's good, it's good. Boom. Almost done with bag 9. This is a big one. Gonna need that last sticker. Oh yeah, that's sticker one. I was like, what? Why doesn't it do it in the order that the stickers are printed in? Like, it had me do 3, 4, and then 1, 2. No, it had me do 5, and then 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Sticker is in place. Place has been placed. Piece has been placed. Grabbing these chairs. Alright, who wants to have a seat today? Would you like to have a seat? You can have a seat. Whoa. Lego Mike, what's up? Hey, just woke up. The nap was good. Oh, that's good to hear. Sleep is the best. Red is not dark enough. Oh, on the print? Ugh, see, those are things that kind of slip my notice because I'm looking at like the bigger thing. But now that you say that, I can see. Can anyone tell me what the best Lego Star Wars set is on the Lego website? That's in stock? Yeah, I would still go with the ones that I mentioned earlier. People are a little picky. Some will nitpick on the smallest details. Yeah, for sure. Because even like sometimes the printing on minifigures will be slightly off, and those aren't always things that I notice right away. But then there's exceptions like Boba Fett's helmet compared to the rest of the dark green. I was really confused. I Like I saw people modifying the color to make it dark green, but I thought the dark green was the one that Lego made and that they were using the lighter mint green as the helmet. And I was like, why are they doing that? And then I realized that's the one that Lego released. So if it's just the wrong color, okay. But if it's like slightly faded or slightly off color, I don't always notice that right away. What's up, Christian M? It is going good. Yeah, we're finishing up bag 9. I have like 2 pieces left to put on here. And then we are going on to bag 10. Yeah, 10 is next. I actually need to figure out where these 2 girls go. Did I miss them somewhere? Possibly. Let me just do a quick visual check. Those are in place. Check. Check. Oh, right here. I see. Alright, we are ready to go on to bag 10. Jeez, we still have 4 bags left? This is insane. Let me do a time check. We're already... Oh my gosh, it's almost been 2 hours. It's like an hour per bag. These are insane. And it's not letting up. Bag 10 is fat. But there's snow troopers. One of them's a black guy, one of them's a white guy. More studs. Has the snow trooper body. I think they're the exact same body. Oh, he only has a face on the front? His face looks... Oh, there's 3 of them. I was gonna be like, his face looks different. What? Look at all these chairs. I love the sand blue. I know we all hated on sand blue when it was in the Bad Batch shuttle, but I think it's a good use here. I just have a pile of seeds right now. Alrighty, that's a lot. I got all of their minifigure parts. I'm just checking to see if one of these is different because one of them is supposed to be a commander. So far I don't see any difference. They have the long rifles. I like these ones. The helmets are really cool. I'm gonna give that to the snow troopers. Before, I didn't really care much for snow troopers, but their helmets are really cool. Okay, got those ones. I have OCD. Anyone have for Monkey Kid? Christian is. Yeah, unlike Jay says, Monkey Kid's not my cup of tea, but they look nice. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit how I feel too. Ninjago is okay. Lego Mike spends about $70 on Lego. Spent today. Only got 6 base plates. Wait, what? I thought base plates were on sale. That's a lot. Anyone else have the Ecto 1 and saw the movie? I have neither seen the movie or have the Ecto 1. I remember watching Ghostbusters as a kid, but like, I cannot remember anything else about it. I don't own any Monkey Kid either, but they're getting better every wave. Yeah, I agree with that. I do think they're getting better every wave. I can only watch until 8 Sunday Night Football. Oh, it's all good. That's coming up pretty quick. 15 minutes. Yeah, how's your team doing? Yeah, Sunday night football is so late. I heard people like complaining about that since the games don't start until 8, that they're not going to finish until like 11:30. But then you got all those people on the West Coast who, you know, I don't know why they can't watch earlier. It's a weekend, but yeah, like considering all the time zones in the U.S., it's crazy. One, two, three. One, two. We're building the entire second story. I'm gonna just place this on here right now. Oh my gosh, it's about to be so big. Yeah, that actually frees up a lot of build space on the table. It's kind of nice. Second story. I think I missed a step. No, I didn't. Just need to follow the instructions. It's getting really long. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 stories. It's a lot of framing. I'm so excited for the family minifigure Bricksmith event. Mary Bricksmith event. I was telling my mom about it to make sure that like I get everybody on the same page about what's gonna happen, so that when we're gonna do it, it's just way more enjoyable. I find that that's a very important element in event planning of any sort, is making sure people have like a heads up of like what to expect, so they can also like help to execute the vision. Because otherwise one person has like, you know, these expectations that we're going to do a thing together as a family, but they weren't actually communicated, so no one actually knows, and depending on how quick people are, you know, they might actually be resistant toward the idea, and then it's kind of a letdown. So communication of your vision to the people that you know are going to support you initially to gain traction is the key to event planning success, in my experience. There's your nugget of wisdom for the day. Oh, that's all the blue pins. The long ones, at least. Come on, buddy. All right. Here's our frame, and this thing moves. Like I said, you can turn anything into a gun. What's up, Jake Eric? Sounded like Newt Gunray. That's what I was going for. I'm glad you got that. Oh man, Bombastic. He started out making clips of Battlefront 2. I think this video is back in 2017, because that's when the game came out. And he just like would use that sound clip all the time. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Every time that there was like a duplicate Darth Maul when you're playing heroes, because you're only supposed to have 1 of each. And yeah, like he had like all the funny sound effects for all the weird glitches and hacks that people were figuring out when that game first appeared. Still such a fun game. I think it's better now than it was when it came out, since there was so much controversy over all the pay-to-win content. In-game purchases, pay-to-win. And now I hear they're not even going to make a Battlefront 3. They're totally canning it. Plus EA lost their rights to exclusivity to be able to make Star Wars games. But that's a good thing. That's going to actually result in actual Star Wars games getting made. Like already 2 on Apple Arcade. Still waiting for Skywalker Saga, but you know, that is a separate company. And the KOTOR game is probably getting remastered and released for the PS5 exclusively, which totally sucks because I don't have a PS5, and nor does most of the population, since they're impossible to get right now. Like, I've never seen a PS5 available at a store, ever. Oh, Christian M coming with the $2. Thank you for sharing all that wisdom. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. Are you planning on having some events in the near future? You needed that wisdom to help you prepare for such events. Thank you very much for the $2 donation. Really appreciate that. Definitely don't have to, so I, again, appreciate that. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see more Star Wars games in the near future. Alrighty. Now our platforming is this big. I think it was the yellow, but something there just like immediately triggered Squid Game platform. I know I talked a little bit about Mr. Beast's Squid Game recreation. I watched it again last night because Dougie hadn't seen it yet. And I still hold my opinion that it's like one of the most entertaining YouTube videos that I've seen all year. So, good job. Good job, Mr. Beast. What's Mr. Beast's name? I can't think of it right now. It's like Justin or something. Ooh, time for some platforms. Don't want to screw this up. Booyah. We're building a whole second story. I feel like I'm making moves on this one. Trying to speed up the process a little bit. I think I got into my like leisurely groove of just like la-di-da-di building alone. And then 2 hours went by and I was like, man, we've only done 2 bags. Should probably speed this up a little bit. Don't want the T-Foles to laugh at me. I still am like, why is that their main metric of success, is like how fast you build in Lego? It's like, well, I made this mock. Well, how long did it take you? Because then, yeah, it's the same thing with homework. Like, the longer you spend on it, the higher the expectation is that it should be better. So it's like, I spent 10 hours on this mock. And they're like, oh, and it only looks that good. Like, it took you 10 hours to build that, right? And it's like, the less amount of time that you spend on something is like a metric of how good you are, because you didn't even have to practice, or you didn't even have to work at it. So it's kind of interesting. It's opposite, because when I went to like Japan, for example, however long they spent on something was how much respect it earned. So if they said, yeah, I studied for this test for 10 hours, then they'll be like, oh wow, like that's aspirational. Whereas if you say that here, you're like, dude, why? It's totally different. You're on fire. Hey, I'm in for that, Andrew. What did Andrew say? Andrew said, it's amazing to me that all the other LEGO YouTubers have so many subscribers when they can't hold a candle to someone brand new. Like, what? Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, you gotta be on YouTube for a while for people to recognize you and to get out there and stuff. I mean, I've only been on this for like, what, 7 months or something? Going on 8 months? So it just takes a while. That first year, going from brand new 0 subscribers, even just to get to your first 1,000 takes quite a bit of time. So I expected that. I knew that. But we'll see. We'll see where things go. And you guys are my witnesses, so see what happens. You're my witnesses if anything crazy happens. Wow, I really appreciate that. Gives me the motivation to keep going. I mean, this is really fun, so I don't think I would ever stop, but just in case I ever didn't feel like doing it, definitely bottling that one up and storing it away for the rainy day. You know what I mean? Thanks, Mr. Blue. Yeah, you guys are like super good at always commenting on videos and stuff too. I feel like I've got my inner circle of supporters, so that's really nice. All right, 8 of those and 16 of those. We've got ourselves some textures. Yeah, you can't see it, but there's a bunch of plates in between all these blue ones. And I got some textures down here as well. 8 more. Okay, we're not done yet. Getting fancy now. Oh, someone's on Discord. Josh was asking me if I wanted to buy the Ninjago City Gardens for $750. I was like, not for $750. He'll bag it and like part it out and everything, and it's in great condition. I know that, but I think once I build the Ninjago City first, I'll be more interested into getting the City Gardens, which of course is retired. So getting it for like much cheaper than that is just based on how many people are actually selling it. So I think $750 is still kind of like top dollar, but he is selling it, so I guess that's also up for grabs for anybody else. Of course, you'd have to ship it to you, so that might add to the cost a little bit, but no, I that's the thing, is like, once I see the demand, like once I see other people wanting it, then I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I want it. So I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna sit on it for a bit. I foresee you becoming a great YouTuber. Maybe. Or is it wise? I don't remember. Yeah, I'll become a wise YouTuber. Yeah. Where are you based out of? The Midwest, Indiana specifically. Hey, thank you, Andrew. And have fun watching the football game. It's football, right? Yeah, it's football. Yeesh. times 2. You gotta keep that consistency. Man, I'm just kind of thinking right now if we're gonna get through bags 11, 12, and 13 tonight. This is a lot. I thought the feet were, you know, a big undertaking because that was a lot of pieces, but I think this might be even more. See, if we're doing 6,000, we're like 2,200 almost per box. So, I mean, I just average out like 500. So if that's 2,000, that's 4 hours per box. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, I did 2 of these. And these get stuck to the bottom of this. I have to straighten these out. They get a little bit crooked sometimes. Oops, I keep breaking that off. Ooh. All right. I wanted to have this like so nice and clean, all just like in 4 streams. How many streams did it take Emma? She had Ross helping her as well, so that's not fair for me because I'm doing this one all by myself. Watch, she like jumps in the chat right then. I feel attacked. I did not find where those blue pins go yet. Shoot, I need to do that still. I'm sure it's just a spot on the paneling of the legs, just for additional support that I just totally missed. But I don't know if I'd actually build faster off stream because I'd probably take my time a little bit more to like make sure I have every single piece where it's supposed to go. So yeah, actually it's kind of curious. Do you ever do any Technic? No. Nope. Have not gotten into Technic. I am not strong enough for Technic. There will come a day where I will probably do more Technic, but today is not that day. Yeah. There is great hopes for everything in the future that is yet to come. Pretty. Nice. Oh. Put these on the bottom. Oh, goodness. Wow, that's the ultimate holder. Where does it go? Oh. Put this upside down and grab this and then... What is this? This is the chunkiest thing ever. Okay. Then this goes on here. This is all I've built in 3 hours. No, I'm just kidding. Put that on top of this. Yay! Got that problem solved. Yeah. I have to get better at Technic if I'm gonna live stream Technic. This goes on this side. Is this just sitting here? Oh, I see. I see that I am short a pin that I took out earlier that I remember doing. And now I know what it's for. This sits really far back. Okay. Are those supposed to be these? These. I'm doing Technic set right now. This is still not on right. This. Go on the other side. Okay. The L's, man. I am dyslexic. Ah. I don't understand this. Is this backwards? Yeah, I'm like, that's it? Oh, that fits like a lot easier than what I was trying to do. It's actually a lot easier, and that means I put these on upside down. Dang it. I should have just left them as they were. They were not backwards. I was backwards. Oh my gosh. I keep knocking off the light panels. Call me Kylo Ren. I'm breaking everything in a rage of fury. It's all good. It's all good. Wait, no, it's supposed to go on the other side. Don't worry. I did not actually break anything. That just looked really bad. Okay, I broke a little bit. This is just a way to test my knowledge of how well I know how to put everything back together. Pretty good, I'd say. Alright, let me just double check these again to make sure I'm not putting these on backwards for the 4th time. They were on correctly the first time. I just kept looking at it backwards. Which is why it's very important that you have the set in the same orientation as the instruction manual. Okay, pink back here. This just sets on top of green. And then you just push down. Nothing's breaking. This little yellow thing, is this supposed to be a slide from the 2nd floor to the 1st floor? Like, I think we did. I think we did the belly. This is pretty impressive now. When you throw a second story on anything, it just makes your entire build look that much more impressive. Like, okay, now I actually started to build something here. And then we can throw in these pins. What did that lock into place? That did not lock anything into place. What are we doing here? Oh, that's supposed to be in there. I got you. All figured out. Okay, now it's locked into place. The yellow thing is not a slide. Nope, that is how you secure the second floor to the first floor. Now those orange pins are pushed into place. We are good. I'm setting this back up here on this nice table with legs. There we go. All right, now we're building some seats. Guys, there's no way that I'm only halfway through this instruction manual, like barely breaking the halfway mark. There is no way we're gonna get this done all in one sitting. This is a fat belly, man. This guy is straight from Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, and a few more holidays after that. Chinese New Year, can I have a Chinese New Year? This guy's got a thick belly. So yeah. After this bag, 11 is looking... 11 is looking like a halfway mark. And I mean like end of this bag. Not even bag 11, because we're already like 2 hours 12, right? Yeah, we're already, it's 8:12, it started at 6, so yeah, we're already 2 hours 12. Ooh, I mean, halfway, 4 hours. I think we'll go through bag 11. I think that's what we'll do, because this thing is huge. Which, geez, does that mean we're going to have a Monday night and like a Tuesday night stream? Are we going to take a break? I'll have to decide that. Not sure yet. Even though I did technically eat dinner, I'm kind of hungry for dinner again. Just think if you didn't have instructions, though, how much longer it would take you to get something that sizable. And it probably wouldn't be nearly as sturdy. So even though it's, you know, taking a long time, even with instructions, like, that's just what it takes. That's why I love Nestle Crunch. That is just sitting there. It is not secured yet. This was weird building instructions on this page. It was like, do this, then jump around over here, and then go back to that. Just pull it in, bring it in, guys, bring it in. 1 by 2? Oh, it is weird because that's supposed to be 1 by 3. I see now. Still a weird building instruction on this step. Oh no, I've done the unthinkable. I've put together 2 plates. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Why use a 1 by 3? That's so weird. Something's not right. There we go. That looks better. Seats. 4 of them. And more of these little 1 by 2 slopes. Cute. Oh, snap. Oh, I need you. I got another angled piece coming in action right here. And click. Booyah. Whoa, is that? Oh my gosh, it needs to be reinforced. It's almost at like a downward angle. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Probably gonna do the same thing on the other side, so I'm securing my seats. Starting to see a similar pattern here, and also more white space on the table, which means we are coming to an end of bag 11, and I am tossing pieces left and right. Lego working up an appetite. Yeah, I think I probably burn a lot of cerebral calories by working on Lego, so it does make me hungry after I build for a few hours. It's kind of funny how that works. I think concentration probably releases a lot of like energy, so like I heat up a little bit. So I think that does actually burn calories. I think I'm actually burning calories by building Lego. That's my new hypothesis. Because somehow, with very, very minimal exercise, a desk job, and a hobby that involves sitting for hours and editing for hours, somehow I have managed not to like gain weight. If anything, I've definitely lost some muscle mass, which I need to gain back. But somehow, and I do eat sweets. It's not like I cut out sugar by any means. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. I don't need to blow my nose. What's up, BFAB? Woo, another Danny stream. Yeah, you caught it just in time. I'm about to end in probably another hour. What would you have done if you missed out? Any word on the operation? Or do you not want to talk about it? That's fine. Okay, let's stick this on here. Okay, next page. We've got seats. We got 16 seats on this bad boy already. Are some holes in the floor, so the troopers need to be kind of careful that they don't fall through the flooring. Just kidding. This will all get filled in, I'm sure. This is solid. I'm like pressing on this pretty hard. Oh, that fits so nicely. This is so good. I love this. Filling in the flooring is like very satisfying. No more pink. Completely laid out. Look at this amazing thing. All the lights inside look so cool. Those are great sticker details. I could not be happier with those. Could I? I don't think I could. 14 of these. 4, 8, 12, 14. Like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last of it. This is probably an extra piece. Alright, let's get these two vents on so I don't forget it this time. doing a little rinse and repeat from the earlier segments. This is so many pieces. It's such good detail. Nope, I have no idea when they're happening. When it's happening, they're leaving me in the dark. Ugh, how's the pain? Yeah, he's having his kidney stones removed. Yeesh. Okay, last page question mark. Put these on. Boop. Back. Beep. Oopsies. Boom. And top these off with studs. We're literally just decorating. "22 chairs. Wait, where do these two slurpees go? Oh no. Oh no, where do these two slopes go? These go here. Dude. All these seats. Are you going to be wanting chairs inside of this establishment? Maybe hosting people? Just lining this puppy up with chairs. And then they just, oh my gosh, they get double seated back to back. This is so cool. You could not see all these chairs from the pictures. Oh my gosh. I'm like reaching for all of them. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine how long it would take to set minifigures in every single chair. I'm gonna have to get like 8 battle packs. That's not even enough. It's only 32. And one of them's a scout trooper. I'm just gonna put the scout troopers on the bikes. Wowzers. Alright, where do those other ones go? A little detail here on the side that's not very secure. Sheesh. When the heck did I miss these? A long time ago. Oh, they just go here. Simple as that. We did it! On to bag 11. 11 is the neck. Oh dang. Oh ho ho. Last time I showed my face, I lost a bunch of subs and people needed therapy. Whatever. Oh my gosh. So dramatic. And I don't even mean you, but if people seriously needed therapy after that, then they're the dramatic ones. Ah. Where did it go? There's more chairs. Fairly certain I dropped a piece, but I don't see anything underneath me. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. This is fine. Whew. Water. think that's from yesterday. I think so. Alright, this is going to be the last bag for tonight. This is a fairly short section in comparison. So, let's do it. It's all Technic here to begin with. And then you like plate off the neck area, like right here, where it gets connected. And if I come to a point where I need that extra piece, then I'll start looking for it. But until then, I'm not gonna look for it. Okay, so far so good. So I was shopping around on Republic Bricks because Black Friday was the release of Jedi Fallen Order, the Mantis ship. It's the one that has the tall fin on the top and then the one side wing. And it's $330, I think. I was hoping it would be a bit cheaper. And I was kind of thinking to get that. And if I buy sets that are not from Lego, I was thinking like my plan would be to build those on a Twitch stream. What do you guys feel about that? Because it's not like an official Lego set. I don't think it has any like impact on a channel that otherwise only does like Lego sets, but also just to like try to get Twitch going or something. I haven't really put forth much effort over there. There's just 2 seats on this one. Why can't I find these pieces? These little itty bitty pieces. But one of the guys that was actually on the Beyond the Brick 24-hour live stream, Freddy, he goes by Pan Fried Noodles, and he's actually a like not full-time streamer, but he does like only on Twitch. Do I have those pieces? They're in here. Aha! And he does like a really good setup on Twitch. These are huge! Are these used for anything else? And maybe a vehicle? Are these actual rims for like one of the huge Technic cars? One of the cars, one of the big Technic cars. Jay probably knows, he actually has some Technic cars. It's a very Technic car. Where is it? It's here, it's right here. I feel the tiredness starting to creep in. Hey, wait, what? There we are. That's nice. Sand green pipe connectors? Oh, I've never seen that color before. Can I see the rim? I think it might be easier to see from here. Yeah, these are huge. They have connection points from here to here as well. Ugh, Lego blindness. It's here, again, very close to my face. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just following the instructions. This is about to be the weirdest AT-AT neck I've ever assembled. And I've assembled 3 before. Ah! Oh, these are gonna get locked in, but it's not using locking pins. Must need to go under the profile for these. Undercover. Keep it low profile. Wow. What? Oh my gosh, I'm so a little bit confused. Oh man, what happened here? Oh my gosh. Dude, talk about confusing. What? I missed an entire section here. Wow. You wonder why I don't build Technic sets. I'd actually have to follow every step. Wouldn't be able to get away with just eyeballing it. And there's so many pins like this that are so difficult. Alright. I think it got over the threshold. It got hot up here. I think like air just kicked on. That's just how many brain cells I'm using right now. Anyone score any good Black Friday deals? Yeah, like not really. Just like the Lego stuff that was on sale on Amazon. What? Oh boy. How long is this last bag gonna take? Because I think I'm I think I'm losing the touch. This is a little confusing. I need to really pay attention on this. This frame going like, why is it showing like that? Oh, because these are up here like this. I'm gonna pop these out. Alright, this is going in like that, and these are up at the top. Got it. And this is connecting to the bottom. Dang, this is a serious contraption. I feel like I'm building some kind of torture device. One, two, three, four. So many pins. what's your favorite Lego piece? The Lego Technic pin. Yeah, for sure. One piece at a time. This thing is crazy. I like how they have to have numbers next to the Technic pieces so that you know which one to grab, because they're like different lengths by 1 instead of by 2, so they're harder to eyeball. Whereas other Lego bricks, they go by 2s, so you can actually see. There was 1x5s on the Titanic. Legit actual 1x5s. I've never seen a 1x5 before. I thought those didn't exist. I thought they weren't allowed to exist. Where's the L's? Why are they mixed in with the big pieces? Finding the parts right now is the hardest. Yeah, Amazon does have tempting prices. Missing in Action's back. He's no longer missing in action. We doing good. We got this whole belly of the beast constructed. Now we're working on the neck. I don't think these are going to go on the legs tonight. I'm not going to be able to get to bags 12 and 13. I'm getting kind of tired, and I got work tomorrow, so yeah. And I want to finish editing my video. Got to get that going. It's already off a stud. And I'm starting to get a little like Lego blindness and other stuff, and hungry, and need I continue? Oops, push those in. Aw, shucks. Oh, snappy. These are supposed to get lined up. I see, I see. Now that's in there. Okay, this is a pretty dope structure. Okay, starting to actually look like the nape of the neck right there. Don't go to work. Take an extended, like take Cyber Monday off. Can you imagine if Cyber Monday were a holiday? No, dude, our products are selling like crazy. We gotta go to work. Make sure all of the things are running smoothly so that our company can profit. Which in turn means that we can profit, because more money for the company means pay raises for the employees. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Show yourself. Found it. This is the part of the stream where I get really quiet because I'm getting tired and I'm trying to focus on finishing this last bag. More money means more Lego. You're right, Danny, so you should go. Yeah. I worked it all out one time. I was thinking about it and then I worked it out and then I was like, yeah, actually this is better that I go to work. This is better for everyone. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Okay, and I take that back earlier. Now it's starting to look like the nape of that neck. And you can turn it. What the heck? Okay, now. Just kidding. Every time I put on a piece. Okay, now. Time to do something with these rims. Weird. Okay, following. All right. Put this all the way through so that it's flush right about to there. Okay. And then put this on. Put these through all these little parts. And then put this in here. Okay, that's one. Then we add some more tailing. Interesting. So I want a little bit of a overhang, not a hangover, just an overhang. Don't think that's I don't think that's how it goes. But then again, maybe it is. Oh, this is a 1x3. This is supposed to be one of those like weird double jumper plates. Now we got that. Perfect. All right, so now we're basically just gonna keep adding on those rims to the outside. So here's the next one. What's up, Life Bricks? Tyler, how's it going? Did you have a good Black Friday and Thanksgiving? Or should I say Thanksgiving and then Black Friday? I guess we should prioritize the actual holiday and reason that we had the day off. And did you sell a lot of Lego for your Black Friday sale on your store? All right, same dealio. Thread the needle. This is so interesting. Like, what? This is a bit tricky to get this red pipe through here, though, because that's a tight fit. Am I doing this right? Ooh, I don't want to break it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it does allow there to be some space between, and then you can see how it's starting to get flexy because of that red pipe. Ooh, really interesting. Do you sell AT-ATs to Imperials? Oh, yeah, organize before so you don't get Lego blind. Good tip. Just that it takes a little extra. I don't know. Does it pay off? You gain back the time that you spend organizing with the efficiency of the build? Good, these are supposed to be up and down. That would have sucked if I would have just put that on wrong. Did I just get lucky with lining those two up? I think I did. Yeah, I've definitely gotten... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, what the heck? Hey, why can I not block this person? Block. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. We just got, like, raided by a very not nice person. Oh, geez. Block that person. We are getting raided by very unwanted company. Oh my gosh! This is getting worse and worse. I'm gonna end the stream if these keep coming in. Alright, I'm ending the stream. We cannot have this. This is not okay. Thank you for your help, guys. All my moderators out there, big shout out to you guys for helping me get those deleted and removed. Ugh, that's just like spew from Satan. Like, come on, what is this crap? Really? Was it like similar names? How many accounts was that? That was like 7 different accounts. What the heck? That's gross, disgusting, and if I knew the person that did that, I would beat them up. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Mr. Blue. Thank you guys for helping me get those deleted and out of there. Let's see what happens for a little bit. I'm like, I'm so peeved by that. Those are like the worst trolls I've ever seen. I've joined other people's live streams and they've gotten like just casual trolls, but I've never seen names like that just pop up. 6 different accounts, yeah. And like one after another? What the heck? Okay, well, on the bright side, I've got my moderators here, so you guys just really came in and saved the day. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I think we can continue. If that happens again, though, like, I'm gonna have to cut it because that was just crazy. But good work, indeed. ND Brick Production says, good work, fellas. Woo! Wow, that was crazy. You saw my face, right? I'm like, eh. You can laugh about it now, it's over, but jeez. 2 on there. Trying to get this 3rd one on. It's right after Life Bricks joined too. They need to integrate an option to have like 30-second delay on every comment so mods can predetermine the comments before it goes public. Yeah, that would be good. I wonder if I also just had it on like slow chat, if that wouldn't have just spammed so hard. But yeah, Tyler, has that ever happened to you? Yeah, I think if I didn't have moderators, I would have had to just end. Been like, bye. Alright, so these are fully in, and we do have some flexibility here. It's a first for me. Wow, yeah. I took pictures if you want to report it. Yeah, actually, that would be a good idea. Yeah, it would be really difficult, Tyler, to have to do it like that. Did I put... I'm supposed to have 4 on here. That was only 3. One more. Fortunately, they're all the same. Yeah, if you have a picture, you can go ahead and send me... You can send me the screenshots to my email, which is legodannybob@gmail.com. If you want to do that, or you can send it if you have me on Instagram. You can send it there too. I'll see if I can report that, because I've never seen like 6 accounts attack back to back like that. I was like literally shocked every time, and those names are horrific. They're not just offensive, they're like horrific. Oh my gosh. I don't have any more pieces to attach this. Was I not supposed to do this the first one? No, I was. There's 2 there. And then there's 2 there. And then 2 there. And then 2 here. Where are those last 2 pieces? I'm confused. Wait. Remember in the beginning how I said they gave me an innie, not an outie? Why is there a whole separate bag 8 with 6 of these? It gave me 5. I wonder if they made a mistake in production, and just as a safety precaution, they like added 6 more to every single set. Because that was the thing right down in here, which I am long gone being able to switch that out. It's fine. It's still held on with 2 of the snot bricks. But I remember pulling this out thinking, yeah, I wonder what these 6 are for. That's interesting. It's literally for that. That's so weird. Oh my gosh. Send it via Instagram. Okay, thank you, ND Brick Production. I really appreciate that. I've had to deal with trolls a couple of times, but multiple accounts. I've only seen once on Johanna's channel. Ugh, gosh, so it happened to Zan and Johanna. I wonder if they're just like attacking like these like poor little female YouTubers out there. They're like, oh, they're probably weak targets. Let's attack them. What are those? That's exactly what I'm saying. What are those? So far, I don't know. The next page literally had yellow bricks, and I was like about to feel so stupid, but that's not what it is. I don't see anything yet using those. I think those are extras. Like, what? Because it's bag 8. It's labeled 8, and that's where we use those 6 pieces. I'm like so shocked by that right now. Not as shocked as what just happened moments ago, though. I've seen on non-Lego streams that I watch, so don't take it personal. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Oopsies, just got hair in my face. I'm still looking for the last 2 pieces. Oh, I think this actually just sets on. Never mind. I don't need those last 2 pieces. This just barely fits. All right, so we're good there. On to the next one. Then we need these and these. slowly coming along here. There's a little bit more structural stuff to do, but then it's just plating. I think plating the final masterpiece. Bon appetit. I feel like that could have easily been one piece, but oh well. Ooh. Times 2. Wow, I'm just so thankful for mods. I don't know what I would have done. If something happens like that, can your channel like be affected by YouTube's like community guidelines or something? Tyler, woke up at 2:30, left the house by 3, swung by, picked up my nephew, got to the Lego store by 4:30 Illinois time because we gained an hour. Store didn't open until 6 though, so we ended up just waiting out in the parking lot for an hour and a half, but we were not the only ones. 8 people somehow managed to get in to the store before us, even though we went in as soon as it was opened. I think this is that stud I dropped earlier. Yeah, and so I was like 8th in line, but then I think I was like the 5th one to purchase the AT-AT in store. And they had 16 on the floor. I feel like every person that drove into the parking lot around that time was a Lego enthusiast. It was crazy. Okay, Christian says, I don't think anybody would be mad at you if you end the stream before the bag ends. Yeah. So long as we're, you know, in the clear and smooth sailing, we'll be able to finish this bag and do a proper outro and everything. And then, yeah, I still have bags 12 and 13, so I guess we'll have to do, like, shoot, a box 3, so it'd be like a part 3.2. Part 2 of box 3. It's gonna get messy. I didn't want it to be this way. But I'm just too slow. I'm just not strong enough. Ooh, interesting. Let's get some spacers on here. Oh, just kidding. These are the spacers. Everything about this neck is novel. Amazing. Check that out. It's like a sandworm. No, it's like a neck. It's very cool. I need these 6. 3 of these. Oops. Okay. Okay. This is like the wiring cord stuff that's like wrapped around the neck. You'd think you would get choked, but I guess it's fine. Even the AT-ATs get choked. Everybody gets choked. Even the dark side. Last piece. Apparently I didn't need this one. One more clippy clip. Okay. Sure it'll turn up. Turn up. Oh, and then they go into these little clips on the sides. That's so cool. Wow. Wow. Where do these ones go? Nowhere for the time being. Where you at? Wonder if this is the one that I dropped when I first opened the bag. I'm sitting on it. It's nice and warm. I've warmed it up for the last hour. Wait, what? It was here. This one just popped out, so I was like, this already has one. Okay, so that's the cording that's wrapped around the side here, like that. And then we've got these two that are probably going to attach onto the front. The front bit right there. Yeah, you're right, Lego Mike. Crazy how many 501st battle packs I've seen on the shelf today. After the first month, I couldn't find them at all. Oh, yeah, dude, that's crazy. And see you later. And yes, hopefully no more trolls join. Thank you, and have a great night. 2 of these. Ooh, these just sit at an angle. So dope, so dope. That's for show an illegal building technique, is it not? That's so cool. These are just at an angle. Oh, I get to connect it to the buggy. Oh, snap. Again, when you're connecting these things, it's a little bit hard to know where it's safe to push down on. I think I did it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a neck. It flexes and turns a little bit to the side. That's what the designer was really proud of, like how it not only like just turns this way, but it also like tilts to the left and to the right. It's so cool. Dang, we still have more pieces. We're not done yet. Oh, better put this over here. I wonder if this was an extra. I don't see that going anywhere anytime soon. It sounded like that. Went in properly. More chairs? Bro, where? Just 2 more. But where? All of the seats are... There's no room for any seats. I don't see where any seats go. Right there. Sheesh. One little contraption to rule them all. Okay. Interesting little design here. Wait, what? Don't tell me that's the wrong piece. Couldn't be anything other than that, though. It's the right piece. Does this just sit on top of it, though? Guess so. Okay. Don't know what that's for, but we're going with it. Need to call up the Titanic crew. Yeah, my Titanic team of T-Falls. Alright, now we're gonna fly on this plate right here. See, that used a lot of pieces really fast. OB2 is coming along. That's right. I hate when it just like floats a piece somewhere in the middle and it's like, yeah, just put this here. It's close enough. That'll work. Wow. I can do it. This is not safe. Ow. This freaking thing won't go. Ow. You hear that? Oh my goodness. It's not a child's toy. No, this is an adult, complicated system. I may have forced it a little bit, but left me no choice. Alright, so this is pretty solid right now. Oopsies. Wrong side. Oh, shoot. Wait, what? Tyler, that is unfortunate news. Where did you get it from? Like straight Lego? Should be able to get those parts replaced. Unless you got it used, then that's just super unfortunate. Boom, look at that nice panel. What is all this little pieces for still? Oh my goodness. This never ends. That's cool. I gotta like basically use all these little pieces on greebling for a really cool and detailed panel for the back. I see. We're making the butt right now, actually. Organize these. Straight Lego indeed. I may have to contact them. Just gonna be a hassle to go in and fix it. Hopefully you get the nice customer service person that I talked to. Super helpful, and like I didn't have to wait on the phone very long. So I had a nice customer service experience. Man, it's all greebling up here. One, two, three, four. Here we are. Are there any new movies that are out, that are available, that are not like stuck in theaters still? Oh, actually, while we were at Best Buy, they were playing the trailer for Hobbs and Shaw. I still have not seen that movie yet. It's the one with Jason Statham and The Rock. And you know it's just like a beast mode movie when you've got those two actors in the same, on the same screen. I think it would be a better option than Fast and Furious 9 because I watched the beginning of that on an airplane and I was not impressed. They're just trying to be too much, and they're trying to continue 9 episodes of racing fast cars and doing illegal stuff. Like, how many times can you do it? Well, apparently 9. But I think that's it. I think they're done. I think no more. Interesting. What the world are these? These are such cool greebling details. Very different from anything on the Falcon or on the Star Destroyer. Yeah, very unique. I'm liking these greebling details. This is really cool. Surprised how quick I just tore through that page. What? Wait, what? Is that supposed to fit inside of this? It kind of does. Ah! Yeah, there we go. What the world? That fits perfectly. That's so cool. Whoa. Okay, sorry. I'm just like constantly blown away at these new new details. Like, what the heck? These are so cool. Like, it used these little like action figure stunt posers, but in gray. And then it used that to hold the whole thing at an angle. And what in the world kind of offset business is this? What the heck? That's so cool. Super neat. Okay, we're nearing the end here, guys. Oh man, I'm so impressed by these details. More than I was like building the Imperial Star Destroyer. I was like, when is it going to end? It's a lot of work. But these details are ballin'. This just keeps coming up with more surprises. That's so cool. Nice details. Wow, what the heck? That's awesome. Wish you guys could see this closer. Alright, these look like viable extras. That is just a masterpiece of greebling on so many levels. You've got the nice like tile designs over grates. You've got like off-centered with those double jumper plates. They're like the 1x4s, but they have two of the off-centered stud jumper plate things. You've got the wing wedge pieces and like some new greebling techniques I've never seen before. Really cool. Marlinator42, new to the channel, just want to say hi and that I'm really enjoying the build. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, this is an amazing build. We are finishing up here right now, ending bag 11. These do indeed look like viable pieces, so I think we are finished. I think this can get stuck on the back, and bag 12 actually shows this getting put onto the legs, but I don't think it's meant to go on the legs yet. There's still some work on the interior, specifically this back section. It looks like we're gonna do more on that, but this is upside down, and this will get placed here and here. Indeed. Just hang this off the table. Boom. We have this entire section that took us 3 hours and 21 minutes to build. Holy crap. At least it looks big, so that's a plus. And the floors are so nice and shiny. They've got that shiny imperial black with the really cool sticker light pieces on the walls. A lot of seats on the top. I'm blown away by how many seats there are. I knew there was going to be a lot, but seeing it in person is just totally different. Then this very posable and flexible neck, and we have this butt, this beautiful butt. It's the nicest AT-AT butt I've ever seen. So we are wrapping it up here. We've got 3 snow troopers built as well. I'm going to continue bags 12 and 13 tomorrow night, I believe. So I will have that scheduled once I just double check and make sure there's no reason that I can't stream tomorrow night. So I'll have the stream scheduled tomorrow by noon, and we'll continue this awesome build from then. I want to say thank you so much to everybody who watched and joined and had some fun comments and questions, but a bigger thank you to the moderators who helped just moments ago in that act of terrorism on the YouTube chat there. So thank you guys again. And we also had a dono. We had a $2 donation earlier, so thank you for that. And I think we're done here. I think we're wrapping it up. So we'll see you guys later. Until next time, happy sleeping. See you, bye.